All right. Hopefully this is working. I'll try it out in a few minutes, but this is Purdue Club Sigma versus Indiana University East. Seems like the overly's good. Just win for TB time, advance to start, and all that junk. I do think I'm the only caster today unless someone joins randomly, but we'll see what happens. Also, sorry if there's any issues. Stream quality wise, this is my first time actually recording or like streaming the stuff live, so I don't know if this is working at all. All right, seems like these are about to get started here. I don't know too much about Purdue Sigma team here or IU East, but I'm pretty sure I heard earlier something about a ball being played, and I'm a bit of a ball man, so we'll see how that goes. I'll be very critical. I might start yelling. I might start saying mean things. I don't mean any of them. Just get out of the way, you know. Yeah, Chicken Man. Everyone knows Chicken Man. I don't even think I need to say anything about him. Don't know what Ghoul plays, but I'm gonna guess it's Genji. Let's look at time played. Nope, Sombra, Sim, Sojourn. Genji's a bit of a throw off there. That's tricky stuff. That's good. Summerman coming out first. Map looks like it's gonna be Nepal. Oh, hello.
Hello. I was told to come in here and cast.
All right.
So if you want, do you? I
Uh,
can. If you want, you can also just invite me to lobby and I'll
I'll stream.
free. Okay.
We'll see how this goes.
You tend to color or play by play?
I'm not. I can do both. Also, it is live right now. Just by the way.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, what's your name? I don't know if we talked before.
Revolve.
Revolve. Okay. Have you done this before, or am I just like?
Yeah, I've done. I play by played a previous Sigma match, and then I did a lot of production over like COVID. So I did like casts and streaming.
I think Logic told me you about me. Oh my god, told me about you once. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you know the play-by-play stuff then. Like I think I've seen clips. Like,
yeah,
you're good. You can do all that, John.
Okay.
I'll throw in whatever I can, but I'll just be used to not like talking to a wall. This is my first time actually doing the camera stuff, so we'll see how that goes. Also.
But I'm excited. I like cat. I actually got water this time, so
That's good.
I will hopefully not tear apart my voice.
No, I got water. I got pizza. I got a soda. I forgot what it was. I'm looking just eating dinner right now. So I had scrims right before I was supposed to do this. I just did not enough time in between.
I've been dealing with scheduling because if we make semis, I have to reschedule semis.
Oh.
But the team we're supposed to play tomorrow has a campus-wide power outage, and so is trying to ask NECC if they can move it, if they can reschedule past the normal like allowed time.
Mm-hmm.
But if they do that, we have to reschedule that, and then our next game in like the same 4-day period,
That's tough, yeah.
and that's a massive headache. So if NECC says they can, I hope NECC just tells them no, to be honest.
I mean, how's your campus have a full power outage? No, and it looks like we have a Curie ban from Purdue. Full campus power outage is crazy though. Do you know what school it is? I feel like I would have heard about that. I mean,
DePaul.
Yeah, no idea what college it is. No wonder. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's kind of odd, but the best case scenario is that just resolves.
Hope it goes well.
You play on Steam?
Yeah. I don't know. I think I only did it for the achievements when it first dropped on Steam. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get my achievements. You know, I loaded up and I waited like 30 minutes for all my achievements to live through. So the Steam notifications take forever. But yeah, I like Steam. I don't like Blizzard. So it's like easy choice, I feel.
I just never wanted to move over.
Nah, I only did because I stopped playing Overwatch for a bit. Like I made it for the achievements and I stopped playing, so I installed it on Blizzard and Steam. I just reinstalled it on Steam because it's just where everything is.
That makes sense. I think Battle.net, well, less functional because it's proprietary. It looks really cool.
It does look clean. I can appreciate like the Blizzard layout.
Okay. Do you know if this is quarters for them?
I believe it is playoffs. I'm not sure.
Because they're an ECAC, not NECC, right?
Yeah, this is ECAC. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me check. We can.
We might not be on here because it hasn't played 45 matches.
All right. Yeah, I just don't know.
Say.
All right. For Nepal, I believe I've heard something about a ball being played. Probably gonna see Junkrat or May and Chicken Man.
Yeah.
There's the May. There's
Looks
the
like
ball. Yeah.
Yeah, May and Ball, very interesting. Looks like their backline's kind of vulnerable to get ran at, but my guess is
Yeah.
like the Tracer Ball trying to like disrupt enough where that like May we on a backline can just kind of live.
And if they do, what was it? The other team does walk out on the Ram here, it'll be a lot easier for like On and Wu to escape. And even playing with the May might be make things easier. Let's just go on to one team. I don't know how these keybinds work, whatever. Setting up a magnifying with quick slam.
Yeah. Looks like we're gonna see Ice Block come out from Chicken Man. Big Bionade coming out from Green Juice. That's gonna bring a lot of players on blue team low. Green Juice is gonna get taken out by Zero on the Ramatra though. Schmelp answers back with a quick kill onto the Sojourn, and it looks like we're going to be even. Getting a little scrappy now. Wuyong dropping low on blue team is taken out by Ghoul. Slam coming in from Schmelp is going to get a few, and that's going to get some more. Schmelp falls dangerously low and does get taken out, but it does look like it is leaning a bit more towards Purdue right now, as they should be cleaning up from here.
Yeah, you're a lot better at that than I am. You know, like the keybinds to like go into people. Oh, there you go.
Yes.
So
So
I know it's the function
F1
keys. I just don't know like which one is what.
so it's F1 through 5 is blue, and then 7 through 11.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because it used to be 1 through 6, because it went during 6v6. Schmelp goes in, a lot of damage going on to Elephant, dropping dangerously low, but is able to get the health pack and get healed up. Looks like Schmelp is getting very close to minefields. Probably will be letting it loose on the next engage. Zero on the Ram's going to be chasing that ball right into the May, getting slowed quite a bit. And then now we have Schmelp going in, is dropping the minefields, and that's going to be splitting the entire team. Picks up Bomb Slacker, Pulse Bomb comes in, catches Zero, and it should be clean up from here for Purdue, as Ghoul picks up another one, and that should be the fight.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful minefield. I think they may have planned this out before, like with the May wall for the minefield. So I think like
Yeah,
with the
no.
ball mate, that's only like really viable thing you can do with them as like a team.
Yeah, no, it was very, very well done splitting them, making them very vulnerable to that minefield from Schmelp. Probably an early blizzard coming out here for Chicken Man, as they're all grouped up. Should be very easy
I'll
to
see we on
get that out. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep, looks like we're gonna see the blizzard, as well as
Oh.
the slam from Schmelp, and
You know.
just clean up from here from Purdue. Very clean, very quick fight. Good job using those ultimates quickly in order to make sure blue team didn't have a lot of room.
Schmelp
And
for a little more.
looks like, yeah.
Oh, not gonna get it, but going for more. Oh, and gets walled up by his
Ooh,
own
Ram-
teammates.
Ram is walled off though nicely.
Ram is
It
getting
did
choked
pop
out.
Annihilation though. He's able to get both supports on the side of Purdue, and it looks like,
yeah, that's tough.
and the Med. Yeah, rough fight, but that is 99-0 for Purdue, or 98-0 for Purdue.
Yikes. Game changing.
So should be relatively clean. Clean to retake. They
Okay.
but that pick from Bomb Slacker onto Ghoul is not going to be helped. But if they're able to get a similar minefield play last time, that should clean up, and especially with Nano to kind of follow up on that, clean up any like low health Ghouls, it should be relatively easy to retake, I think, for Purdue here. They do have a lot of time for it. Schmelp's taking a lot of damage though, and is going to get taken out early, running into that. But Bomb Slacker's taken out again by Ghoul. Ooh. Ghoul pulls out the ultimate, but Zero just cleaning up, takes out the entire backline with his pummel there. Very, very tough having Purdue deal with this Ramatra. The Ramatra's just kind of running, and Purdue's not able to kind of get in quick enough, since Schmelp is often going in before fight and then getting forced out, and then once that force out happens, the entire team's just getting run over by the Ram as Schmelp tries to recover HP. You do see Minefield come out from Schmelp. Does seem to be doing some splitting, but isn't able to take out anyone specifically. But, and we are going to see Lunar Ray come out, but Wog is able to get that kill, and then some kills from Minefields coming out. Two up for Purdue. Should be able to do some cleaning up here. And we are going to see the Blizzard from Chicken Man to try and guarantee that. That's going to catch the Sojourn and freeze the Ramatra, who will then go down. This should be a flip for Purdue, and that should be the round, but we might see some last minute second touches coming out from blue team. We're not going to, and that's going to be round one for Purdue.
No, I was talking to, or I guess I'm not talking, but I think this is actually Purdue team's first time like really trying out the ball comp in actual play. So it's like,
yeah, I know.
It's doing pretty good for them.
Yeah, I know it was definitely not what they were running last time I casted them, so I like the look so far. I think the distraction coming in from Schmelp is making a lot of room, specifically for Ghoul. Ghoul's getting a lot of value. There's been a lot of fights where they maybe went down one early, but Ghoul was able to pick up one or two, and that's helped them move forward in the fight and turn some of those fights, as well as just in fights that they're winning, just getting some kills there. So I definitely like the look, and off to a better start than their previous match, so that's definitely good sign to see. Yeah, Schmelp is going to go in, rolling around a little bit, swinging around a little bit. We are going to see the pile drive onto the back line. A couple players on blue team dropping low. Doesn't look like we're going to see anything get finished off here. But, Ghoul is going to get caught out by Zero on that Zarya. But Kermit Frog is going to be caught out by Wog. And we're going to see Schmelp go in again onto the back line. Soji's dropping very low. Soji's dead. Juno does get healed up, but Elf is going back in. Chicken Man does get caught by Elephant, so it's a relatively back and forth fight, but the cap does come out for Purdue, so it looks like they're going to maintain, and Blue team's going to back up a little bit, wait for their spawns, and try to take it again. We'll possibly still up one, as Purdue just has a little bit further to go since they're holding up close here. Schmelp getting pressured out by Zarya. Yeah, is going to be forced to go take Mega, which does give Blue team an opportunity to go in, but massive bio. Yeah, and Chicken Man's able to pick up two on the back of that Ansai. Ghoul picks up another, and it should just be clean up here. Yep, Ghoul's going to take out Juno, and then that Zarya is going to go down. 3k for Ghoul at the end there. But massive, that was, massive bio nade. That entire fight just kind of came off the back of that bio nade from Green Juice. Yeah, not a lot of ults coming up here for Blue team. A lot more coming up for Purdue. Ooh, they're all coming in on Chicken Man, though. Does look like he'll be able to escape. Or at least it might
Tire?
rip Tire around this corner. Yeah, is going to let Tire loose.
Oh, that's so huge.
And that's going to pick up 2. Massive Tire coming from Chicken Man. And it looks like Schmelp is going to try to push this onto the 3 remaining. Elephant is getting healed up by the Juno. But Schmelp still trying to keep this pressure up. They are able to force out. Not able to get any kills quite yet. But they are able to maintain a lot of pressure. And all that for 1 ultimate. Ooh, Green Juice is getting pressured by Zarya. As is up front quite a little bit. Chicken Man and Schmelp going to try help Green Juice out there. A lot of players on blue team dropping low. Ghoul's able to finish up Kermit Frog. And it looks like Ghoul's able to pick up Elephant too. Ghoul just kind of destroying the backline of blue team here. Getting a lot of value. Does get taken out by 0, but they are still up 1, so probably not going to see a push here from blue team. Looks like we are going to see Grav come out though, so maybe I was wrong. They're able to pick up Quad with that, but Schmelp goes in on the backline, picks up Elephant, and 0 goes down because the entire backline's preoccupied with Schmelp on the ball. Lunar Ray is going to get dropped on point, which does get a decent amount of value, but dropping low is Juno. Juno's low, Sojourn's low is picked up by Chicken Man, and it looks like that's going to be a 99-0 win on Shrine for Purdue, and that's going to be map 1.
No, that was pretty clean. Especially the I don't understand jump grab players. Like, I don't understand how they do anything. Every time I try it, I feel like I'm just bumbling. I don't know how they move with purpose, you know?
Yeah, no, it's very odd. The all of the lobbing, I'm just like I like it, but I played in like an actual match. I'm like, I need a weapon with a little bit more consistency.
Yeah. It's just hard to be consistent on more than anything.
Yeah.
Like,
question. Do you know if you can invite me? Because I like being able to like free camera.
Yeah, no, it's, my cam's not the best. Oh, I don't know here.
Yeah. If you just do invite via battle tag, it's Revolve 11405.
Alright, little bio break.
Okay, and IU East is the team, so now I will call them IU rather than
The other team.
blue
Yeah.
team.
Sorry, I probably should remember that. That's my bad.
No, you're good, you're good. Is IU even worth like giving a something like a name?
I guess.
Who's to say? You know?
Honestly, I can try playing. Like we were with it.
He gave you red team spec for some reason.
Yeah, because I'm off on Purdue, so yeah.
Oh, are you like technically a sub? Or are you just like, are you just on ECAC?
No, I just think they're like, oh, someone joined and it's not.
Oh, I
us,
see. I
therefore
thought
it's
it was like an actual thing. Okay. Put the map pool here. See if I can guess what the next one is. Do you know how the ECAC map pool works? It's just like you pick whatever you want. It just has to be different.
I think so. I don't know what their actual map pool is. I remember I tried to find it when I was casting their last match, and I couldn't find the ECAC map pool.
I have it pulled up right now.
But I do think it's different from NECC,
It
where
is.
in a map 5 you'll just play all the map types.
Oh yeah.
Rather than
so
playing
weird.
control twice. I had a map 5 recently. We just completely forgot about that rule. The other team picked Sura, and then for their next map pick after we won another map, they picked Kings. And so we just kind of let them do it. Yeah, so we ended up, like, our map 5 was Junkertown. We just did it wrong, and no one realized until me, like, 4 days after. Yeah, kind of odd, but could be seeing I think basically any map or any mode coming out from IU here. My guess is they're probably going to want to go to maybe some place like Kings. I very much wouldn't be surprised to do that. One, because it's in a lot of map pools, but also because going Tracer Ball combo gave a lot of trouble to IU. And with that kind of comp, it's going to be not impossible, but harder to run it on a map like Kings Row or Havana, where sightlines are longer, where there's less open flank routes. So my guess is they're probably not wanting to go to I don't expect them to go to like push or flashpoint. I'd expect probably a hybrid, but
Mhm. I feel
could
like
be anything.
if they're really just trying to go against the ball, I think escort's the way to go because like I'm a bit
Oh
of a
yeah,
ball
yeah.
one trick. Kings Row, Eichenwald, Blizzard World are all like pretty easy ball maps. Like I don't think there's any like reason to go for them specifically to counter the ball. But like Havana's bad. 366 is fine. Like there's not a lot of bad
Yeah.
ball maps in the map pool at all. Like
I don't think so. No, you can kind of run them everywhere.
yeah. Do you want me to thin the map pool?
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, sent it.
Sorry, I haven't like played anything besides Kiriko for like.
That's such a better map pool. It's so nice and clean.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to look at. 3 maps in each one.
Yeah, because NECC has like one with 2 and then one with like 5.
Yeah. I don't know why there's no New Junk City. It's only like what's the one with? There's only 2 push, aren't there? It's
There's 2 push and then
yeah,
there's
Esper.
5 in the hybrid flashpoint joint mode.
Oh, because they're mixed. I completely forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's just new Queen Street Esperance. Which is a shame. Shame no Runasapi.
I gotta say, I hate Runasapi. I never have fun on that map. I don't know why. It's just
Something
That's
that
never a good
surprised
time.
me over the last year is because I've played since 2018,
about the same for me, I think.
something like that. And I think like Push and Flashpoint are like my favorite game modes.
I was surprised when I took a huge break from Overwatch 2 when after it came out for a little bit. I'm surprised with how much I'm starting to enjoy the flashpoints because I did not like Suravasa or Atlas when they came out, or New Junk City for like.
Yeah.
It was just not. I just not have a good time on that, but I'm enjoying them. Which is good too.
Yeah, I'm enjoying them a lot. I think especially because I've had a little bit of a somber revitalization recently.
Ew.
And especially on stuff like New Queen Street, those characters are fun on New Queen Street.
Somber main. Yeah. No, New Queen Street is a good map though. Like, there's like it's all like team comp survivable pretty much.
Yeah. Sombra was very interesting because it was never a character I was originally super drawn to. I first like started trying to play the character because I wanted to play something else in Goats. And some teams would put their off tank, which I was playing at the time, on Sombra. And so I learned Sombra for that purpose exclusively. And then eventually I was like managing a team. And it was Shadow Dive meta with Reaper, Sombra, Winston Diva, Lucio Moira, I think. And we didn't have a good Sombra player. So I got told, okay, go learn Sombra. That's all you're gonna do. And it's the only character you're gonna play. And that Sombra was so much fun. It was like before
more interesting to me.
It was before like global ult charge nerfs. So I think there's still a clip on YouTube where I was in a match and I charged EMP in the first 40 seconds on King's Row. It was
yeah, like old Sombra. I have a bit of a vendetta against Sombra, you know, as a ball man. It's like bane my existence, you know. Like, it's not too bad in Overwatch 2, but Overwatch 1, Sombra was just a nightmare.
Oh yeah, Overwatch 1, it was terrible. Like, I've had to adjust because in my last match, it was actually terrible. There was, no, it was a scrim. On New Queen Street, Lucio beated, and I then EMP'd like right after.
Does EMP cancel the shield, or is it just
No?
lame? So you see, you almost got like the hack Ajax.
It did in Overwatch 1.
Oh, no, okay, that's what I was thinking of though.
But because in Overwatch 1, there was over health, over arm. There was like temp. There was
all
temp
the big
health.
Stuff.
Yeah, there was temp health, temp armor, and temp shield.
Yeah.
And sound barrier was temp shield, and so EMP got rid of it. For Overwatch 2, it got changed where everything that is temp is over health, which does not get taken out. Looks like we're going to see a ban on Tracer from IU. That makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense, especially on Route 66. Pretty good Tracer map. A lot of good Tracer players have played on this map, so not surprising to see that ban come out, especially when Ghoul was doing a lot on the last map. So very, very expected. The follow-up ban from Purdue, I really don't know what to expect. I don't think they were having a lot of issues with.
They weren't. I wouldn't be shocked at like a May ban. I feel like May would be kind of annoying to play against on this map. I don't know if it's actually good, but
I could maybe see that. My thought is they wouldn't, just because I don't think Chicken Man has the largest hero pool, so I think they'd want to keep that as an option.
It's specialized.
Yeah, I think it's mostly like Junk, Soldier, Bastion, May.
Yeah.
And so would probably think it's going to stay. They're going to try to keep those. They're banning Roflcopter. That makes sense to me, since the couple fights they did lose were kind of off being run over by Roflcopter. So my guess is IU is probably going to try to run a similar brawl tank, probably Zarya. Unless they're trying
that's what they're for the second opponent.
Unless they're trying to run like more of a dive on route, which I could see. Especially with the backline, Green Juice and Foghat of Ana Wu Yong. You can dive on that relatively easily compared to some other backlines. It's not the cleanest, but if you have especially some mobile DPS like a Genji or something that can like dash to follow a Wu Yong, and Ana especially is going to be vulnerable if they don't have someone protecting her. So I could see that happening, but the Roflcopter ban I think hurts IU's best look that we've seen so far today.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see what they come out on going into Root.
I want to be trying to like a Sigma or something. I feel like Sigma and Ram are like very similar in play styles. So yeah, I wouldn't be shocked to see a Sig. Zarya 2 would make sense, especially if they're assuming that they're gonna be running the ball comp again. But without the Tracer, I don't know if they can actually go for it.
Yeah, looking at I'm looking at profiles, trying to get a good idea. Looks like Zero has a lot of time on Ryan, Zarya, Orisa. Kind of all the tanks. To see Ryan on Root is something I need back. It's been gone for too long, and honestly, we need to go back to the times where it's like you could run Ryan on any map and it'll be okay.
No, Ryan is just such like an awesome character. He's so much fun to play. I love Ryan mirrors. Like,
oh boy, do I miss Ryan mirrors.
I miss Ryan Zarya comps.
I miss Ryan Diva. You could take infinite damage and it would just get eaten by Matrix, and you could just win. Oh.
Super.
I play DPS now, and it's entirely because I'm not allowed to do brain dead stuff on main tank and be protected by my offense. Looks like it's going to be a relatively similar comp coming out from Purdue here, only really swapping the Tracer for a Sombra because of that Tracer ban. Makes sense. Strategy was working. On the side of IU, we're going to be seeing like Orisa, Cass, Junkrat, so definitely not happy with that ball.
Yeah, Purdue just hit a
Purdue's
complete
changing
pump
them.
fake on us.
Yeah, maybe very
Wow, that
different,
is,
which
I mean,
I
I'm
think
here
could
for
end
it.
up very, yeah, I mean, especially since IU's comp looks like we hate ball comp. Oh, they're
Well-
gonna be going back to the ball. Okay. They just like
they're
juking.
on defense. Like, what's taking them so long? Are the things set up right? Oh, I read the points.
Yeah, ooh, early pick on a Kermit Frog coming from Chicken Man. Looks like Schmelp's gonna go in. And a hack coming from Ghoul onto the Junkrat. Junkrat falling low is taken out by Ghoul, but Ghoul does get caught out by Zero on Orisa at the same time. Purdue still up 1 though because of that early pick on the cash. Schmelp going back in onto the support line, keeping each other up well though. But they are going to be pushing the cart right now. Zero's going to try to contest to stop the push, but Zero's just being surrounded by Purdue on all sides. Fortify is forced. Schmelp going back onto the supports to harass them. Losing a lot of HP though, might get caught out. Yeah, he does get caught out and is killed. Vlog also gets caught out, and it looks like IU's going to be able to push back on this, and the cart's not even around the first corner. Yep, Chicken Man's going to die, and then Green Juice, and that's going to be that first fight. Ghoul's still in the back line.
They at least made around like the first turn, which is like pretty important for dive comps especially, but...
Yeah, no, that is helpful. Ghoul's going to be trying to get some poking right now. Almost gets poked out, is very low.
Oh, that's
It's mid-air while invisible. Oh, that's brutal.
Just gonna play for a little poke here, a little charge farm. Just try not to get picked here. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Ooh, big pick from Chicken Man onto that bar. That bar was going to cause him a lot of problems. They didn't exactly have a specific answer for it. Schmelp is going to be on the Orisa now rather than the ball to try to get not have trouble with the cast. Orisa, trap, massive, going to pick up Elephant. Zero's getting pressured out a lot. Chicken Man going to pick up the Juno too. Chicken Man getting a lot of picks in these fights. Doing a lot of work for Purdue, making it a lot easier for them to push because both fights here, they've just been up 1 right away because of Chicken Man's heroics.
Yeah. And the trap in the middle. Oh, hitting a little jig on cart.
Yeah. Chicken Man is already at tire, so if they look to contest, they might pull that ultimate, but it looks like Juno's going to be out already. Farah slept while trying to go after the Ana. They're up 2. Oh, we are going to see the tire. And Wuyong, we're going to see ults from both teams. Yeah, that's... I mean, it's investment from both sides, so because the Wuyong ult came out, I don't necessarily hate the tire.
I'm going to be honest, I did not even clock the Orisa swap. The gold charge.
Yeah, the Orisa swap. I think it was due to the cast and just general. It's a little less now that they're on Zarya, but with the Orisa just generally being not the friendliest. I mean, you can play ball into it, but it might just be easier to play the Orisa. But it looks like we are gonna have EMP, so that could be just close this fight out really quickly. All we're gonna have on the side of IU is gonna be that high noon, which cancelable by EMP, and possibly a lunar ray. Ooh, Ghoul's taken out early. That's gonna hurt a lot not having that EMP for this fight. But they still could flip it if we see some. Oh, but Vlog's gonna go down 2 with the Wuyong ult. We are gonna see ult committed by Schmelp down 2, which is gonna take border shock, but that's gonna die. And at this point, it's a 2v4. There's not much you can do. Both Green Juice and Chicken Man are gonna go down. Ghoul is gonna try to get some poke in. I'd mostly just probably play it safe right now, though. You have EMP, you don't need the charge. So
kind of bad for Purdue, but looks like he's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Schmelp is gonna be on the Zarya now, so a little bit of counter. What's a lot of counter swapping on tanks. A little bit of rock paper. Oh, yeah, that's a 5-man. That's gonna immediately lead to Kermit Frog death, and Juno's gonna go down 2. At this point, it's just clean up for Purdue. Very, very clean fight. Yeah. Did also see the Wuyong ult committed, so that is a good amount of ult momentum away from Purdue. We are going to see 4 ults on the side of IU. So I very much want them to kind of play aggressive on this fight, try to force some of those ultimates early. You definitely don't want to lose fights without them using those ultimates. So Grab coming out probably soon on this core. But Kermit Frog going to get picked right away. Grab is going to come out, going to catch Chicken Man, going to catch Frog as well. We're going to see Wuyong ult, which is going to take out Schmelp. And that's going to be that should be that fight for IU. 2 ults though. 2 ults got forced. I'm happy with that if you're Purdue. Getting a support ult and grab, anything more than just grab, I'd be happy with for the most part.
Yeah.
Getting close to your own grab right now as well as tire, so definitely a lot of room for Purdue in this next fight. You do have to be very cautious of that Ray coming in from Juno, though. If they're able to quickly kind of aggro into your team with that Ray, they might be able to shut you down before you're able to do much with that grab. So you want to play this fight quickly. Chicken Man going in for an early tire. It's going to go after 2. It's going to grab Juno and Kermit Frog. That means there's no Ray on the side of IU, and at this point, it's just cleanup. Massive play from Chicken Man.
No one knows what to do
And
against
that's
the
massive
Rash. Just how it is. Like,
yeah, that's massive because now Schmelp's gonna have grab, which can probably come out before Ray. And at this point, with where Gould's at ult charge wise, we'll probably have EMP by the time fight starts. So
yeah.
I wouldn't want to see EMP grab because it's not necessarily great to stack those, but having both of those ultimates available at the same time is just enormous. Looks like we're going to see a very early Ray. Purdue can probably just peel that right now, but Quag does get taken out by it before. Yeah. Ooh, Chicken Man also taken out. So at this point, if Purdue should probably just be backing up. Not a ton they can do down 2, but they should be getting spawns relatively quickly. Ghoul's getting chased down and is going to get taken out as well. Yeah. Ooh, looks like we're going to see a nano come out from Green Juice onto Schmelp. And a grab to follow it up. Massive anti-nade, and that's going to be... Ooh, we are going to see a high noon from Kermit Frog, who's going to take out 2. So it's going to be even right now. 2 deaths on each side. Zarya dropping dangerously low on IU. Ghoul might be looking for an EMP to try to keep this momentum up a little bit. Kermit Frog is going to get hacked, but is able to take out Ghoul at 1 HP, so is going to live that and be able to keep IU up in numbers. So there's no ultimates for Purdue to really push with right now because of that Sombra death, so it looks like they're going to be backing up. They do have EMP and Wuyong ult though, so that was the same combination of ultimates that won them that fight incredibly quickly earlier. Very early Bastion ult coming out from IU. We're going to see a hack. This time they are going to secure the kill onto Kermit Quag. They're up 1 right now. Should be able to push in. Quag's going to use Wuyong ult on Sombra. We're going to see that EMP. It's going to get that Bastion. Ghoul is going to fall, but then we're going to see the IU Wuyong ult move in. Is going to be able to catch Purdue's Wuyong, but Schmelp is able to get the other Wuyong. But we are going to see more kills go the way of IU. They are going to pick up this fight. That hurts a lot if you're Purdue, because you use 2 fairly big ultimates. Wuyong and especially EMP are very big, and you're not going to be able to get that fight. And all they used was Wuyong ult. Ooh, very early tire coming from Chicken Man. Is it able to? Yeah. It's not able to secure anything. Ghoul's going to try to look to grab a pick on this flank here, but doesn't look like... Yeah. And that's a grab early on. Gonna grab Chicken. Is gonna get the kill on Chicken, but Kermit Frog does go down due to Schmelp. And it looks like Schmelp's gonna catch 0 too. That's absolutely massive. Ghoul's harassing the backline right now. Wuyong dropping very low. Is gonna get taken out. We are gonna see the Ray come out from IU, which is gonna do a lot of healing, but not enough to save the Bastion. And it's just Juno on cart now, so we should get some extra distance for Purdue here. They have 4 on cart. Junk coming back. Ooh, grab early to try to catch the cast.
I guess the cat. Okay.
Yeah, gets the cast, so that's good, but Zarya still, a lot of bubbles, a lot of resources to try to stay alive on this cart. Does get taken out, though. And now it's just stall for IU. Wuyong gets taken out. Bastion will go down shortly. Juno's going to try and contest, but should get taken out any second now. And I don't think Cat's going to be able to touch, and that's going to be a full completion for Purdue.
I'm trying to use the Boshi's switch between people faster, and I keep on accidentally taking screenshots. That was a good round though, very well played.
Yeah. I think if you're not trying to swap a ton, you can just left click, right click.
Actually?
I believe that should allow... Yeah, I believe that should allow you to just go from one to the next.
Okay.
If it's this, I think.
I'll give it a try once people pick their heroes.
Buggy. Might have to read. Yeah.
I'm assuming we're gonna see another double Zarya matchup. Reinhardt, ooh.
Oh, no, I was wrong. That just leaves. There's some... Okay. I don't think by default it's bound, but there's
Logic Mic
an
settings.
unbound control option. Yeah, there's a unbound control option settings for just
Okay.
next and previous. If you would like to turn that on.
I think I will. I think I will. Okay, next.
Yeah. Very similar comps coming out from both teams. The are going to start on that Pharah on the side of IU. Chicken Man was up early, try to get some picks, but try to get some damage, but he is going to back out. Looks like Sombra is going to engage under that Pharah early, trying to grab a pick, but Pharah does get resources from the rest of her team, is able to stay alive while Ghoul tries to harass. Ghoul is going back onto that Pharah immediately. Still not able to get a lot from that, but helping the front line a lot by leaving that Pharah pressure. Ooh, and is able to pick it up in the end. Looks like it's going on to the Kiriko now. Is able to pick that up as well. Massive for Ghoul, and going onto the cast now, and that's 3 for Ghoul this fight. Massive performance from Ghoul. Able to harass the Pharah to relieve energy off the front line, get the kill, and then just clean up the rest of the fight by grabbing Kiriko and Cass. Chicken Man very pushed up, might get pressed here. Is able to escape with that concussion mine, but is fairly low. Does get the bubble from Smelt. Smelt around half health right now. Looks like we're going to see IU try to take Cart a little bit here, but they are still dealing with Ghoul in their backline. Zero's alone on Cart, is bioed, is forced to walk out, but they do pick up Ghoul. So that should allow them to push in a little bit easier now without that Sombra in their backline. And they are able to pick up Flog as well. So this should be a lot of pressure relieved. And so at this point, they're just going to pick up the rest of the team. Alp goes down, Rejuice, and Chicken Man should be short to follow now. Is able to pick up Kermit Frog on his way out at least, though. They're not going to catch him. Tire's going to come out, and it gets taken out by Fire Strike. And then Far goes in and is able to clean up Chicken Man.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that late kill is going to make it a little hard for Purdue to have a full recontest here, because Chicken Man probably won't be back in time for them to all contest as one unit. Is swapping to Mei, though, so that will help a little bit with the actual contesting. Looks like Ghoul's going to go for an EMP very shortly. Yeah, catches both supports. Elephant dropping very low. Is able to get out and stay alive. And Ghoul's caught out, so is Frog. High Noon's able to catch out Green Juice, and it looks like that's going to be that fight. We do see Ray come out from IU. I don't know if that was necessary, so if you're Purdue, I think you're kind of happy that that's coming out. Since that's a nasty ult to deal with. We are going to see some swaps coming out from Purdue. They're going to be off that Sombra. They're going to be off that Zarya. They're going to be moving on to the Reinhardt. We're going to see that Rhine mirror that you were talking about earlier. So that should be exciting. They are Zero already going to have Shatter on the Reinhardt, which is going to be helpful. We're going to see a pin from Zero to try to get closer. Very separated from the rest of his team right now, though. So just waiting there, kind of for Cart to catch up so his team can be with him a little bit more. Ghoul trying to generate some pressure. Yeah, Border Shock on the flank, able to get Chicken Man. Shatter comes out, doesn't really hit much. Wuyong ult, trying to make some space for Schmelk, does allow him to move forward. Ghoul does get taken out by Kermit Frog, that's very bad. But Green Juice is able to pick up the Pharah. Frog goes down to Kermit Frog, and doesn't seem like much is happening here for Purdue. They're just kind of getting pressured out as the DPS on the side of IU were able to get picked and just make it so that there's not enough resources for Purdue to win this tank trade. Pin comes in, Nano comes in, and it looks like they're going to get the other Reinhardt. That's a lot. Ooh, Pin's going to come in. That's going to catch Elephant. We are going to see Barrage, though, and that's going to pick up Bastion, but will get taken out afterwards due to the damage coming from that. And it looks like the ults used by Purdue, specifically that Nano Boost, is going to get enough damage through to take back the point. You're really happy there if you're Purdue, because you were able to take out the Reinhardt, and they used both Barrage and Kitsune Rush while you only use Nano, and you were able to win that fight and force the opponent off Reinhardt, which, a little annoying. I was happy to see the Rhine mirror, but looks like we won't be seeing that.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah, forcing Fortify early, massive Bionade coming out, and Schmelp's able to take out Elephant. Is not going to need it with 2 Fire Strike kills coming out from Schmelp.
I know he was like that.
Doesn't even need the Shatter for the multi-kill, so.
So there's a strat you can do here where you hide near the sign on main, as Reinhardt, and they just cannot see like when they drop. So you just like are behind and you just get a free shatter. I don't actually know if you can still do it, but it'd be very funny to see.
Yeah, looks like we're going to see an early Bachinol from Chicken Man trying to apply some pressure. Not going to catch anything, but opens up for a pin from Schmelp onto Elephant. He's now moving on to the other support. Moon Poppy's very low. Is going to catch that as well. That's 2 kills for Schmelp on the Reinhardt. High Noon from Kermit Frog is going to catch Ghoul, but is going to be taken out right afterwards. Zero dropping very low. Probably going to die pretty soon here. Schmelp trying to go after the Junkrat just to get another kill. It will get finished off by Flog, and it looks like Orisa's just kind of going to get stuck, staggered a little. No, looks is going to get out with that Fortify. Melt hitting in again, trying to put pressure on this Orisa, punish her for staying in, but she's going to ult. Flog uses ult, which does allow the Schmelp to get a little aggressions, but Flog dies, and then Schmelp dies too, so that ult doesn't get anything. Chicken Man also dead. That's a little bit of over-aggression there from Purdue. Got punished because of that Orisa ultimate, and at this point, they're going to have to look to recontest. They are at the point where if they're able to come in on the recontest, get a nice shatter off, should be the map for them, and there is only Ray and possibly a Kitsune Rush on the side of IU, but recontesting isn't the easiest thing on this point. But we are going to see that Ray early as well as Visor. Visor's going to take out the Juno, which is big. Schmelp not able to get that shatter off due to the pressure from the Ray. Green Juice does have Nano though. Looks like they're going to opt not to use it, and it's going to be cleanup here for IU, and they're going to be able to cap point B and have a chance at actually moving this map to overtime. Extra rounds. Yeah. Chicken Man and Ghoul playing very aggressive right now. Gonna try to avoid getting picked. Chicken Man's not able to, but Ghoul is able to pick one in the back. And then is gonna run back a little bit over to his team so he doesn't get punished. Is gonna stay on that flank though. Torb Turret's gonna point him out, but he's able to take that out relatively easily and maintain this like full backwards flank. He's generating a lot of pressure, but still hasn't brought up anything so far. Schmelp's been holding the shatter for a long time, would probably like to see it soon. There it comes, it's gonna pick up Kermit Frog and the Torbjorn. And it will lead to Kermit Frog dying, Torb dropping very low. Torb will ult, but there's already 2 kills for Purdue, so that ult's not gonna do much. We are going to see Nano come out for Purdue as well, just help clean up a little bit. Schmelp, it does look to be pinning all the way back to spawn, probably swapping off the Reinhardt at this point. Probably something similar like Orisa. Oh no, actually Zarya from Schmelp.
Feel about that. He was close to another shatter. I feel like you just played for that, but...
Yeah. Looks like is going to be back in time. Ooh, big, quick pick onto Elephant. That's absolutely massive with only 15 seconds on the clock. We are going to see that Orisa ult. Not able to pick up anyone, but he does get Chicken Man right after, and Kermit Frog with his ult is able to pick up Ana. It's not looking great for Purdue, but they should have time to wait for those spawns to come back. Wooyoung ult should be able to get them some value on cart, and Chicken Man could have a very impactful tire right here. We're going to see the Wooyoung ult come out early onto Schmelp. Is going to knock down Torb and Kiriko. It looks like that stunned Kiriko out of Kitsune Rush. Riptire does get taken out. So no kills going either way so far, but Ghoul takes out Elephant, and then we're going to see 2 more kills go through for Purdue, and it looks like they're going to be able to clean up this map and take the second map of this series. Lunar Ray comes out, but it's just Zero on the point. Zero's trapped, isn't going to be able to generate much right now. Getting healed a little bit, and that bio is going to seal it, and that's going to be map 2 for Purdue, leading to a 2-0 lead for Purdue Sigma.
I'll remember to update it this time. Oh, I'm not a single man. Oops. I'll remember next time.
Love that.
Yeah. Chicken Man definitely deserves play there. Several moments on this map for Purdue, especially on the attack. They just got free fight wins because either he picked someone early or he got a multi-kill tire and was just able to massively pressure them.
Oh, another break. Okay.
We did not. Oh. Oh. Oh,
Looks like we're gonna see kings, so please give us Ryan shenanigans. I don't think they will. I think we'll get more Zarya or Lisa, but
My goat casting.
uh,
Hi, Roflcopter.
hello, hello. I'm gonna be honest. I recognize your voice. I have no idea who's behind it. It's so familiar though.
Guy. Why didn't
that's Max or Flame.
blame you?
Oh,
Did it
I
on
see.
my
I see. I
hand.
see. Just screaming with this guy. No wonder it's familiar.
Yeah. Would you expect to see ban-wise coming out from IU on this next map?
Probably Junkrat now.
Yeah, probably Junkrat.
Yeah, it's
Since
going
they can't ban the
Kings.
Tracer. Junkrat's probably most likely. I could maybe see them trying to deny a tank, just because Schmelp's been very flexible, and it's kind of just swapped to whatever is good against whatever Zero's playing. So they might try to reduce that a little bit by taking away something, probably something that Ramatra's good against, just because they played Ramatra with success on map 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see that. I think Junkrat ban's probably a little bit more likely, which would enable Purdue to then maybe take away one of Zero's tanks, which might allow them to run that ball style they ran on map 1 a little bit easier if they want to run that. My guess is they probably lean a bit more into the brawl they were running for most of. I don't know about brawl, but like brawl pokey thing that they were running for most of Root.
Reinhardt, Junkrat.
Yeah, lean more into that is my guess because of Kings, but especially on point A, you can definitely run the ball
Yeah.
style that they had, that they were a little bit more dominant on map 1.
No, I wouldn't be surprised to see it, but it might be tougher with the Junkrat ban because I'm assuming that she's going to go May here, and then it's just going to be kind of like pointless on King's Row attack at least. But if they're on like a brawl tank, it could just be used to make a bunch of space though.
Yeah,
So just go for backline. But we'll see. Still on this quick break, not that fast. But it's okay. No flame.
based on the lobby settings for the custom game, Wrecking Ball is already disabled, so that very well might be the ban. Don't take my word for that yet until I actually say it in match chat. But
I don't even see the settings. There's some advanced stuff with this.
if
Oh,
you
yeah, there it
left
is,
click
yeah.
the picture of King's Row,
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I mean, Ballban's a little odd if that is the case here, but it is still good on this map, so nothing too crazy. And Schmelp seems pretty flexible, so I don't think it'll actually do much.
yeah, I don't think there's a lot of bans that put Purdue in a bad position. I think the Junkrat ban would probably be the most damaging, just because Chicken Man seems a little less flexible, but I don't think May's a terrible thing to run on Kings. So
Especially not on defense.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Ball ban.
Yep.
Put it on the thing this time. Yeah.
yeah, interested to see what Purdue goes with here. I don't think a ton gave them much issue. So I don't really know what they
Yeah,
banned.
that's definitely hard. Honestly, I want to hit like a
Cost-
May ban because I remember someone was on May from IU. And
I can
May's
see
good on this
that.
map. It's good in spa.
Wouldn't be surprised to see like a Juno ban
um,
since they've
yeah,
been running
would
that
be,
a lot.
yeah, it makes sense. Yeah,
I don't think there's a ton of great options, but I also don't think there's like
yeah, it's just kind
bad
of like
options.
ban whatever at this point. Like you know, so like save a ban's just like ban on the next map if you want to meta game that hard. But I don't know if there's any point for that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Why it's getting spawned also be banned.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I'm just watching, bro. Ew. You can watch if you want.
Just like play.
Yeah, still thinking on the ban. There's really just not a lot of great options. Like, yeah, at this point, you just say like whatever and just ban literally anybody. You just ban Widow for fun. It's good on this map. Without ball, it might be tough to contest, especially because you don't really have a true hit scan player. I guess School's been doing a pretty good job at a Sombra, Soldier, but I haven't seen anything like sniper like, related, so Widow ban probably wouldn't be bad. Hanzo. No, it doesn't look like IU does either, but Farah.
Not only are they like higher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yep.
Also, yeah,
Border Shock was running it.
I remember.
On the attack, Chicken Man was able to kind of sneak up, get like a Junkrat one shot, but wasn't really able to do that as much on the defense, and it did cause some issues. And especially point A King's far is pretty solid, so understand the pick there. Feel like that honestly might have been the best option, but either way, I think Purdue's in very good shape heading into this final map. Interested to see any what adaptations IU might make. Also interested to see if we're going to see Ghoul back on that Tracer, or if they're going to be sticking with that Soldier play they had towards the back half of the route.
And assuming IU runs Ramatra again, I wouldn't hate to see a Sombra here. That Tracer doesn't want to do much into it, and then Tracer alone is like, especially on King's Charge, we don't have to do much. So
yeah, Sombra's
I'd want to see Silver Sombra here.
Sombra's very, very fun on Kings. Lots of translocator opportunities, lots of routes you can take. So very much kind of easy to get wherever you want to attack whatever angle of the enemy you want. Get whatever hacks off you need to get off.
Mm-hmm. Mine was just like, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like completely abandon the dive altogether and just run just like some normal hit scan. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I could see that. I think they're most based on the fact that in the brawl from the last map they went Soldier. My guess is that's probably what they'll run. If they do run a like traditional hit scan, but
I can't even get my own time.
yeah, that's what I'd expect. but could really be anything. They have a lot of hours on a lot of heroes, so
Mhm.
not particularly worried about
They're all like
not them not having options. So
She's going to attack first here. Don't really know how to change the
you're not made.
order of the thing, so I'm just gonna hope they're right. And if not, I'll figure it out. But let's see, it's kind of interesting they're going to attack first. I feel like defense would just be better for them overall. It's like they've been pretty dominant so far, especially with the Junkrat. And on King's Road defense, it's just gonna be so good. Like they
yeah,
just
I
get it out of the
think
way.
I can definitely understand that perspective, but I think it just kind of depends how the team likes to like their mentality. I know a lot of teams want that attack because they wanna come in, they wanna complete the map, and they wanna roll. And sometimes like that's a way better way to start a map, especially on a map like Kings where both teams completing it, definitely not out of question, happens quite a bit. One of the easier maps to complete compared to say Rialto, Eichenwald. Because Rialto very hard to finish on C. Eichenwald, C is not too bad, but B's relatively good for defenders. So a lot of full completions on King's Row. So being able to start the map and like demoralize the other team a little bit, I understand they'll want to do that, even though I'd
Yeah,
probably
no,
take
I get it.
defense. Keep the momentum going.
Mm-hmm. I think it's like it's probably weird for a ball man, but I just enjoy defense more than offense for like payload maps or TCP when it's a thing.
Defense is very. I've always really liked defense because the characters I probably put the most hours into are generally kind of more skirmishy characters. I put a lot of hours into Ball and Sombra. And then my hours in Reinhardt don't matter. But especially with like Ball and Sombra, defense just gives you so many options for engages because you control the space already. So you don't have to pack to come from a specific direction. You just come from that direction. And so, especially on like Sombra, it becomes very easy to constantly surprise the enemy team without having to, in pre-fight, like take risks with your translocator and invisible movement where you might get spotted, like spy checked. You don't have to like take any risks like that in order to set up and come from a unique angle. You can just kind of be there all day. So I like that aspect of defense, but attack's fun because you get to actually complete the objective.
Right. We're seeing Reinhardt mirror. It's kind of, I mean, this might just be weird to me. It's kind of weird that neither team is running Lucio though.
Yeah, we haven't seen any Lucio all game, I think. Which, yeah, looks like we're going to see a double sniper look coming out from Purdue to start with. Ghoul's probably going to be... Oh, it looks like Chicken Man swapping early.
Okay.
Ghoul's going to die, but we'll probably see that swap fairly soon. Purdue playing it fairly passive, but they are able to pick up Hermit Frog, so probably will be pushing a bit. We're going to see a pin out from Zero. Reaper isolated a bit here without Wraith. Does get taken out by Schmelp. They're going to be pushing up really quickly here. Elephant already back, and Schmelp's just going to clean up the entire fight, and that's going to be a very quick point A capture. Anna's trying to run away, might get caught out here. But Ghoul kind of alone on Sim out here, might get punished. Zero is going to swap to Ramacho very quickly, so not too much of a Rhine mirror, but also not surprising. Yeah, also not surprising to see Ram fairly good against Rhine and a little bit more success on that Ram from IU. Schmelp kind of pinning in, trying to force this Reaper out.
Shatter already.
Wall.
Oh, I see it here. Yep.
Ooh, Shatter, massive, picks up Ram and Reaper. Looks like we're going to see them both fall. Fury falling low as well, forces TP out to the core. We're going to see TP up there, Ghoul and Frog chasing, and Kermit Frog goes down. We're going to see the Ana follow shortly after. Both supports should die any second now, and that's going to be a team wipe.
I really just want to see Purdue take a lot of space here. Like, just put 1% on Karyev, everyone else just start heading to the spawn. Like, there's really no need. Like, you
Yeah.
just play the upper corner here with the May on a.
Looks like a bit of a fat finger there from
That
Chicken
was not
Man.
a fat finger. I had his POV pulled up. That was not a fat finger.
Oh, okay, that was a zoning ultimate.
Yeah, zoning. So, hey, and look at that zoning. Ram's a loner now.
Yeah.
Just ignore his team.
Yeah, we are going to see Ram try to push up a little bit more with Nemesis form, but is dropping below half. Does get Diode and is going to be taken out by Frog. Caught without the rest of his team, moving up after that Blizzard. And that's going to be another clean fight win for Purdue. They are going to, Schmelp is going to be taken out, so they are going to be without their Reinhardt here. But they should be able to stack cart and get the cap before IU can even come in and contest.
Yeah, especially with the wall. There should just be nothing IU can do to touch here. Yeah, they're not even going to do that.
Yeah. Schmelp will be a little late on the way back, but oh no, he gets close ones actually, so he'll be back very soon. Looks like Frog and Ghoul are getting pressured a little bit by Elephant, and that field from Ramatra, but Schmelp gonna try to pin, doesn't end up connecting. Hermit Frog a little out front here, gonna dupe. Ghoul falls off.
Matchup.
The dupe not able to get a ton. We are going to be coming up with another Shatter and the Wuyong ult. Wuyong ult explodes, not able to catch much. We are going to see the pin out from Schmelp. Turns around, shatters 3. Is going to be able to pick up Border Shock from that. But no other kills coming, just the one. Chicken Man then does get taken out. Schmelp pinning to try to grab something. Isn't able to get anything. The team is just running around him. And Zero is going to pop Annihilation and start running the back line. Isn't able to connect with much though, so it runs out fairly quickly, but Schmelp dies in the backline while he's pushing. And then Ghoul's gonna fall out after popping ultimate, and it looks like that's gonna be the fight with IU taking it, although Zero is dropping fairly low with that bio, will manage to live with the help of his team. Frog dropping very low and is gonna get picked there, so a little bit of a longer reset for Purdue. They do pick up Elephant on the way out though.
Switching to Ash here. Oh.
Chicken Man's gonna get picked there. So Blizzard's gonna be coming in a little late. They are even though. Kermit Frog gets picked as well. So both teams down their flex DPS. Yeah. Looks like we're gonna see Ray and
maybe a pin off the
we're
map
gonna
here.
see yeah. Yeah. Ray and Nemesis form come out quickly, and Ash gets picked from that Nemesis form. So Schmelp does look like to be trying to move forward a little bit now. They do have Blizzard back now, so I very much can see them engaging, trying to get a quick Blizzard. Zero gets pinned, that does a lot of damage on that Ramatra, but the Sojourn follow-up on that Rhine is just too much, and Schmelp's going to die quickly. Schmelp does have Shatter ready, though, so should be fairly easy to get off next fight. Ram, very predictable with that shield cooldown, so should be relatively easy to get that off. Just gotta try to make sure they do it before we see impactful duplicate or overclock. Overclock's coming out now after Blizzard. Kermit Frog's already been picked. Chicken Man's gonna pick up another, and it looks like that's gonna be enough for Purdue. They're pushing Zero and Juno now. Juno's dead, and Zero's dead as well. So it looks like it should just be a little bit of cart stall here, which Schmelp does have Shatter to try to deal with, but a lot of ults on the side of IU. Kermit Frog goes down before he's able to use his duplicate, though. Schmelp pins to the other side to try and get something done, but it looks like they're off cart, so a little bit of extra time for IU. Border Shock does get Frog, but is then taken out immediately after. We're going to see Schmelp pin in, try to get something done. Ghoul, Schmelp Shatter onto the Ramatra, is able to pick it up, kind of deny value from that Nemesis form. We are going to see the dupe also not get a ton of value. Kitsune Rush able to get a little bit. Elephant one on point. Border Shock coming to try to contest. Very low. Now we're going to see Juno. Juno dropping low to that Mei, and Zero is going to get on just in time to stop the cap, and that Orisa is going to be able to live for a while. There's not a lot of Purdue members here, so it looks like IU might be able to stay on. Bob comes in as well, but it looks like with Chicken Man dying that there's not going to be enough to get that cap through. But Ghoul is able to pick up both supports. That might be able to do it then. Zero gets pushed off.
Yeah.
Ghoul just picks up 3 and is able to allow Purdue to cap with 2 minutes remaining. So a lot of time on the clock.
Yeah,
Puts them in a really good
overall.
spot to close out the map. Yeah.
Initiating match.
Yeah, I think that went really well for Purdue. Ghoul swapping that Ash, very smart. Was able to get a ton of cleanup on that last fight, help them secure the capture. On defense, honestly, I don't think there's much I'd want to change on the side of Purdue. It looks like they will be on the Ash from the start, and then seeing the Junkrat spam. Right now, we do see IU currently on the Doomfist. Don't know if that'll be staying, but assuming that does stay, that could be a lot of pressure onto Green Juice and Flog. But my guess is Chicken Man is pretty used to putting traps in creative locations that can kind of mess with enemy Doomfist, enemy flankers. So
Speaking of creative, one right in front of the door, maybe. Yep.
Yep. I mean, I think he has to.
No, I think there's like a contract. Like whenever you play Junker, that you have to put the trap in front of the door.
Yeah.
And
he's able to catch Border Shock. Doesn't
All right.
quite get the kill, but and it looks like they're going to be on Monkey instead. Still a lot of pressure coming onto that back line, but I think Junkrat's going to be able to force a lot of resources into that Winston, so that he's jumping with low health and isn't really able to get much distance, and then just gets pushed on by Schmelp and gets taken out right away.
Cool.
Yeah, this
Drop
as
from
long as
Tiger.
Chicken Man's able to keep, as long as Chicken Man's able to keep spam onto that opposing monkey, that monkey's not going to be able to jump with enough resources to actually do anything to the back line. He's just going to get taken out.
Ooh, that's
Big pick
pissed.
on the Ghoul, though, from Border Shock, though. Zero does look like is pushed back a little bit by the pin. Doesn't connect with the damage, though. Kermit Frog dropping to half. Does use
So
Flight
it's
to try to
on point.
get away. Border Shock getting chased down by Schmelp a little bit, but Schmelp falls down to Sticky Bombs. Zero now jumping onto that back line, trying to get some pressure, is able to take out Frog. Chicken Man's able to take out Soj. So there is only
and
one on
he's
point.
getting here.
Recapture is possible. He's able to get Wuyong too.
They're down
Chicken
two.
Man grabs
Like, they just
two.
gotta, like, recuperate, head back in.
Yeah.
Echo now.
Chicken Man applying some pressure.
Gonna give her a touch if he wants to. Nah.
Yeah, doesn't
Goes
look like
in.
a touch is going to happen, and Chicken Man's going to get caught at.
Does look
Chicken Man
tired though.
Should get, yeah. He's going to have Tire for next fight, so there are some ultimates on the side of Purdue. Going to see most of them coming up very shortly, other than Bob. But there is Overclock and Coalescence coming out very shortly for IU. Those are a lot of, especially Coalescence, you can push them quickly. But Ghoul is able to pick up Kermit Frog, but then is taken out right back by Border Shock.
Shatter.
Big Shatter, though, grabbing Moira and Soj and picking up both of those. And then we're going to see the kill on the Monkey. Very quick turnaround. That is 2 ults from Purdue, though. They do get Coalescence. Was Coalescence canceled by Shatter?
I believe it was, yeah.
That's massive. That's a big denial. 2 ults for 1 and the fight win. Take that every time. Probably gonna be seeing that overclock as well as possibly a Wuyong ult and a Primal this next fight. Chicken Man's gonna get picked early, so we're not gonna be seeing the Riptire on the side of Purdue. Still likely gonna see that Wuyong ult as well as a Bob would be expected here. Looks like Monkey going to jump in. Ghoul dropping low is gonna be taken out by that overclock, and Sojourn's also gonna get Schmelp. A lot of big bio, not gonna force IU to back off a little bit, but not gonna confirm any kills. Frog is getting pressured out a little bit, taking a lot of damage right now. It's being pressured, but it does look like Frog and Green Juice will be able to escape, largely due to that bio nade from Green Juice, forcing Border Shock to back off a little bit. So that's gonna allow Purdue to engage as a full team right now. They're gonna have Tire from Chicken Man, Bob, and they're also gonna have Wuyong. A lot of stuff they can do with this fight. We're gonna see the Duke come out
there's a big
early,
tire here.
pin
What's up?
in, not gonna do much. Wuyong ult comes out, Tire comes out. Tire's gonna
Oh, the
able to pick
bubble.
up, and that's both DPS. Moira's down 2, and that's gonna be cleanup. Wuyong's gonna fall, and it looks like they're gonna get the Monkey here as well. And that's only 2 ults from Purdue, and you're able to get 1 out from IU, so you're probably pretty happy with that. And you were able to get the Soj early, so they're still low in overclock because they used it the previous fight. You're in a good spot if you're Purdue, but you got to watch out for that Wuyong ult especially, and just be aware that if you're focusing on the Winston, he's probably going to live this fight just because he can pop that Primal. Yeah. Bob comes out early, trying to split the team a little bit, it looks like. And they are able to get the Moira, but Chicken Man does get taken out as well. Zero drops fairly low. It looks like that Bob's just going to kind of delay IU a little bit, not going to necessarily secure a lot of value right now. But they will have the Shatter when IU chooses to re-engage. Dynamite comes out, is able to kind of pressure out that Echo a little bit. Zero getting a lot of pressure since his team's forced out a little bit. Schmelt getting pummeled by Primal. Not going to go for the Shatter, and that Primal is going to sleep onto Primal and Winston. That's going to do a lot. We are going to see some damage from the Junkrat, but it looks like Zero will make it out fine. Wooyoung, though, trapped in that subway, probably going to get pressured out by Sojin, taken out. And that's very bad because Purdue's very close to that ultimate, is going to get taken out, so they're down 1 now. Elephant's also dropping low on the other side. Yeah, Nano and Shatter. Shatter's going to come down. He's going to knock down 2, but Border Shark's going to take out Cool. We're going to see a couple kills go both ways, but IU's up a couple. Yeah, very important pin, but...
Very far from the card. They might be able to just back half this before ranking it back even. Like,
they're very split. Green Juice is on cart, stopping that.